afternoon and welcome to Sound Generation's 40th Annual Golden Gala. My name is Stephen Kilbreth and I'm so excited to be here at this beautiful location at the Central Area Senior Center. We thank you for taking time out of your busy day to join us here to celebrate the gems of our generation. After 40 years of doing this event and then nonstop pivoting the last 4 years, we're finally here and we had mental health on our minds. We knew that this year had to be different. The gems of our generation are everything that makes Sound Generation so special, and we want to celebrate them all with you. Thank you to our following sponsors who made this event possible, Aging Wisdom. And without further ado, let's give some love to our first gem, and that's you. Thank you so much. This year, we're raising money for the mental health and wellness of older adults. Take a look at this.
Hi, my name is Nikki Bagley. I'm a clinical social worker and the assistant director of the Assistant Services Department here at Sound Generations, where I have been an employee for almost 12 years. Over my time here, I've gotten to work really closely with caregivers, and one important tool that I like to share with our family caregivers is mindful self-compassion. And it's a way for us to tune into our own minds and all of the chatter that's happening there and bring some love to ourselves, which is something we're not always taught. So I'd like to share that with you today. This meditation we're going to do is called affectionate breathing. But before that, we'll start with a land acknowledgement and commitment. We wish to acknowledge and honor the Indigenous communities native to this region and recognize that Sound Generations is built on Indigenous homelands and resources. We recognize the Duwamish, Suquamish, Muckleshoot, Cayuse, Umatilla, and Walla Walla people as past, present, and future caretakers of this land. We are dedicated to centering Indigenous voices and perspectives, improving community relationships, correcting the narrative, and making the Sound Generations campus a more supportive and inclusive place for Native and Indigenous volunteers, community members, and staff. We encourage everyone to engage with contemporary communities, to learn the histories of this land, to look at who has and does not have access to its resources, and to examine your own place, abilities, and obligations within this process of reparative work that is necessary to promote a more equitable and socially just Sound Generations. Thank you. So now we'll begin our meditation. Please find a posture in which your body is comfortable and will feel supported for a few minutes. Let your eyes gently close, partially or fully, taking a few slow, easy breaths and releasing any unnecessary tension in your body. If you like, placing a hand over your heart or another soothing place as a reminder that we're bringing not only awareness, but affectionate awareness to our breathing and to ourselves. You can leave your hand there or let it rest at any time. And now beginning to notice your breathing in your body. Feeling your body breathe in and feeling your body breathe out. Just letting your body breathe you. There is nothing you need to do. Perhaps noticing how your body is nourished on the in-breath and relaxes with the out-breath. Now noticing the rhythm of your breathing, flowing in and flowing out. Taking some time to feel the natural rhythm of your breath. feeling your whole body subtly moving with the breath, like the movement of the sea. Your mind will naturally wander like a curious child or a little puppy. When that happens, just gently returning to the rhythm of your breathing, allowing your whole body to be gently rocked and caressed, internally caressed by your breathing. If you like, even giving yourself over to your breathing, letting your breathing be all there is, becoming the breath. Just breathing, being, breathing. And now gently releasing your attention to the breath, sitting quietly in your own experience and allowing yourself to feel whatever you're feeling and to be just as you are. And whenever you're ready, slowly and gently opening your eyes and rejoining us in the room. Thank you for spending some time breathing with me today, and I hope that you carry this feeling with you wherever you go.
My name is Jim Wickfall. I'm the CEO of Sound Generations, and I am proud to be celebrating our 40th Golden Gala with you today. In a study conducted by the Washington State Department of Health, researchers found that 219,000 older adults in Washington were experiencing symptoms of anxiety after the pandemic. I know many others were feeling the effects too, and I think one of the strongest antidotes to this is connection. In my 6 years working at Sound Generations, I've seen the power of connection time and time again. We see connection every day on the ground with our programs. Whether we're delivering a meal to a weekly regular, picking up the phone for someone who needs someone to talk to, or making plans after an invigorating and enhanced fitness class at your local senior center, it's clear that connection runs deep here at Sound Generations. So much can happen when we reach out our hands, help one another, and make a connection. We have so many ways for you to do that in this year's Golden Gala. I hope that you'll be inspired to do the same. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jim. It's awesome to be a part of so many facets of your work and see how far Sound Generations reaches. And to be reminded that even in the midst of our busy day, we can still make time to slow down, breathe, and connect. Our next guest is an absolute gem in our community. If you don't know Miss Howell, you're about to be amazed. Josephine is a powerhouse vocalist, a multi-hyphenate performer, and her music speaks to the soul. You know what? I got to get out of here because Miss Josephine Howell is going to sing right here.
Hello, my name is Josephine Howell, and it is an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to be with you today. I want to talk to you a little bit about music and mental health. I want to let you know that music is one of the instruments and one of the tools that can bring everybody together. For me, music just makes people be quiet long enough so that they can hear the message. And even when it's just with you, with me, if I just hum a tune or if I turn on a certain sound or instruments or sing certain lyrics, it quiets my spirit and my soul enough that I can look around, take inventory, and see what I need to adjust. Music brings waves that go beyond your skin, that reach your heart, that go to your mental, that can get in your bloodstream, that can make you feel happy. Have you ever been sad and listened to sad music? It just keeps you in that place. But have you ever wanted to be joyful and excited about something, and then you turn on that music that gets your feet to moving, gets your body to wiggling? Music can do what most people can't do. It can go beyond all of the mess, and it can reach you at a place where you need it most. I use my music to touch the hearts of those that are around me. What would you do if music was in your hands? When I am down and know my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. You gave me wings and made me fly. You touched my hand, I can touch the sky. I lost my faith, you gave it back to me. You said no star was out of reach. You stood by me and I stood tall. I have your love, I had it all. I'm grateful for each day you gave me. So maybe I don't know that much, but I know this much is true. I was blessed because I was loved by you. Yeah, you were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up. You gave me faith 'cause you believed I'm everything I am because you love me. Oh, I'm everything I am because you love me. So did you ever know you were my hero? And everything I like to be. So watch me fly higher than any go, for you are the wind beneath my wings. Hey, did you ever know you were my hero? You are everything I pray I'll be. So watch me fly higher than any goal. You are my wind, yeah. You are my wind. You've been the wind beneath my wings.
Wow, what an amazing performance and a great story. If you haven't seen Josephine perform in person, you absolutely must do it. A true local treasure to Seattle. And again, Josephine, thank you so much. Now is the time where we get to be local heroes by opening up our pocketbooks. Today, there is a QR code right on your screen where you can help us donate. Just click the link and it will take you to the donation page. You can also see the donation link in the comments section. And I'm joined now by Chief Marketing and Philanthropy Officer, Brittany Blue. So excited to be with you again.
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way, Stephen.
This is a great location to be if we can't be on stage together, right?
You know, it works. A beautiful background like this, you can't go wrong.
That's right. And it isn't a traditional gala where we're all sitting together and raising our paddles together. Today, you get to raise your paddle while sitting in your office or sitting at home or whatever you're doing today. And there are some donation levels on the link that was provided to you through the QR code, one of which is $5,000. And Brittany, if somebody donated $5,000 today, what would Sound Generations be able to do with that money?
With $5,000, Sound Generations will be able to touch 50 households across King County who are in desperate need of minor home repairs so that they can age in place and have accessibility. So it's a huge benefit to.
Yeah, it's amazing what that donation, how many different folks that would be able to help, isn't it?
It really is. You were really touching lives.
And so there's different levels that you can donate at. $5,000 is the top one. We also have $2,500, and we want to hear from our board member, Rob Pastrick, who wants to talk about his donation.
Rob couldn't be with us tonight, but he wanted to pass along the following message. I'm donating $2,500 to the Golden Gala and asking you to donate to Sound Generations. This isn't a match or a challenge. I support Sound Generations because I believe in our work. Did you know that only 1% of philanthropic causes goes towards older adults? If someone matches my gift, we would be able to provide 50 minor home repairs to households across King County. That's 50. Join me and make a change in the lives of older adults today.
There are several different donation levels that you can help us out with today. In fact, you don't even have to raise your paddle, right? You can actually just click the button.
You really can click that button. Click that button right now.
And do it. And you can pick which level you want to donate at today, whether you're watching live or later, anytime. Of course, you can click the button and help us by making a donation. It's in this moment, it's about you, your heart, and your willingness to support Sound Generations. And as you think about making a gift, let's look at one of our best and brightest gems of our generation and the reason that we're all really here, Brittany, which is our programs.
Absolutely. Aging is that it's down the road. It's later in life. I don't need to worry about it now.
We assume there's going to be support for us when we age. And I think that's not necessarily accurate.
They have said that they feel like they're invisible.
Too often people can just fall through the cracks.
But pretty soon King County is going to account for 25% older adults.
This has been named a public health crisis.
And so if we know that 25% of the population is going to be older adults, we really need to start thinking about how do we make sure that we're not forgetting about a quarter of our population.
As a community, we don't do enough to support our older adults.
We can just take a step back and put ourselves in their shoes.
At the beginning of the month, by the 5th, I get paid on the 3rd. By the 5th, I had $49 left for the rest of the month.
How is this affecting you? This must be affecting you.
We cannot forget about our older adults.
You are the focus here.
And I think the more we can recognize that there's not only wisdom and wit, but there's a lot of contributions that older adults still have to contribute to our society and to community, the better off we'll be.
Sound Generations, we're an organization that's here making a difference in the community.
Oh, if it's not being done in community, where is it going to be done?
And so programs such as Enhanced Wellness, Enhanced Fitness, A Matter of Balance, provide space for older adults to have a community.
Our team, GRAT, really operates best at a point at which we can really collaborate. It's more of us supporting their decision-making, supporting their goals.
The connection that is made when we deliver a meal with our Meals on Wheels teams, it's the only interaction that some people have with anyone.
I work for the Pathways program. We do information and assistance.
How do I sign up for Medicare? How do I get utility assistance discounts?
Especially because a lot of our clients have vision impairment, hearing impairment. the lack of computer literacy.
The mental health considerations of an older adult are considerably different from younger adults. Very much the mission of the Elder Education Institute is to fill a void.
There really is something not going well right now in my life. I'm a little bit alone, and I could use someone to talk to.
And so by having a conversation and finding out who that person really is, we can find out what they need. I think that's one of the things I appreciate most about our programs is it's meeting people where they are.
We have 25 low-income housing units for older adults.
Transportation, health and wellness, assistance services, senior rights assistance, someone to speak to, you need caregiving assistance. We have it all under one roof.
And on top of that, we also have rural senior centers that are directly affiliated to the organizations that are in King County. So we're the most comprehensive provider of services for older adults.
You turn a certain age and you think that you're supposed to sit in a rocking chair and watch TV all day. And that has changed in my mind since working at Sound Generations because there's so much more life to live.
The Golden Gala is our biggest fundraiser of the year. We're doing it big, 40th anniversary, so it's all about the year of the Ruby. And so we're really looking forward to showcasing the gems of our generation.
But there's still so many people who have needs.
I'd like us to truly be able to touch and make a difference for everyone that needs our support throughout King County.
Sound Generations also tries to come from a pure and kind heart.
We really are trying to create that safety net of support for older adults.
And why it's important, because we're all going to become older.
The most rewarding thing about working with Sound Generations is you get to see the impact immediately.
Hi everyone, my name's Megan Fromm and I'm a Vice President of Employee Benefits at USI Insurance Services and also a board member at Sound Generations. Today I'm donating $500 to Sound Generations and asking you to match my donation. I love Sound Generations because I love making a difference and I know that Sound Generations can do that in a way that nobody else can. We've never seen so many people applying for Meals on Wheels, caregiver support, transportation. So just $100 would allow an older adult in need to get basic needs like medication, medical supplies, and food. We need your help to bring these services to people that need them. Please help today and consider matching my donation.
For those of you who are not as familiar with our programs, I think for those of you who are on the saddle, you're debating whether to push that button right now, this story should drive it home. Our Hide Shuttle provides door-to-door van services for older adults in 19 different areas of King County. One of our Hide drivers, Malcolm, knew something was wrong when his client, Georgia, missed a ride 2 days in a row. Out of concern, he reached out to the transportation supervisor who contacted the city police to do a welfare check. And wouldn't you know it, without Malcolm stepping in and thinking quick on his feet, that client may not be with us today. Fortunately for her, Malcolm's quick thinking, we were able to get assistance to her, the fire department to provide medical support before transporting to the hospital for further care. And this is just one example of all the different ways our programs are really saving lives.
And over the years in working with you, I've heard so many stories like that. And thank you to Malcolm for that and all of the folks at Sound Generations and the Hide Shuttle folks who are definitely helping people out every day.
Absolutely. Our staff are the core of what we do.
And the truth is, Brittany, these services, they save lives.
They really do. And not only do they save lives, but we have so many unsung heroes who don't want the recognition, but without their support, our direct service delivery would not happen. From our volunteers to our drivers to our admin staff, we really couldn't do this. It really is a team effort.
So you can donate at any level that you see on your screen. There's $5,000, $2,500, there's $1,000, there's $500, there's $250, and there's $100. And I just want to mention we're filming this at one of the senior centers. And by the way, there's dancing, and there's food, and there's music,
and there's drumming, and there's card games, and there's bingo. Like, there's never a dull moment at a senior center. So if you haven't checked out your local senior activity center, I encourage you to do so today.
So will you join us in our mission? Again, wherever you are, whenever you're watching, join us in being an aging hero and making this work happen.
And Stephen, what about that 365 level? I'm so used to you doing that in our programs.
We definitely do that at the show when we do it live in person. But yes, 365, it's $1 a day.
Absolutely.
It's easy, $1 a day for Sound Generations. And by the way, Brittany, we're saving you $1 because 2024 is a leap year. So think about that.
Yeah. So
I'm already saving you money.
You are. So everyone can take that extra $1 and give it to Sound Generations today.
And we have all of the levels listed on the donation page for you: 5,000, 2,500, 1,500, and of course 365, and 250 and 100. And guess what? We need 100 people to donate $100, don't we?
We do. If 100 people raise their paddle for $100 right now, that would be the equivalent of 1,000 meals through our Meals on Wheels program. And why that's so important is because our clients who are in need of Meals on Wheels is because either they're homebound or they're unable to grocery shop and cook for themselves. So you would really be making a huge impact in the lives of people who need Meals on Wheels.
So again, 100 people, we need $100 from you right now. And in fact, if you've already donated, just do it again. I mean, if you donated $2,500, what's $2,600? Just put $100 in there.
Or $3,000.
Or $3,000 or $50,000, whatever you feel. Just put it in there right now and help us today by making a donation. Thanks for watching our program today. I know you've been busy donating. We appreciate it. We see the numbers going up by you clicking those buttons and donating, but we also have a lot of different ways that you can help support us, don't we?
Oh, we absolutely do. Whether you want to donate, hopefully you've been checking out the silent auction. Because you know, if anybody knows me, you know we've been adding items every day. So make sure you check back often.
And when does that close?
That closes at the end of the month. So you have through October 31st.
And we invite you to keep lifting up gems of our generation that we feature in our social media and email communications. You always do such a great job with that.
Well, thank you, Stephen. It's not just me. It's my whole team. They really do a great job.
And Brittany, always a pleasure seeing you and working with you. And this has been a great afternoon. Hopefully you've been clicking the button and continue to donate. Thank you for watching and supporting Sound Generations. We hope you have a great rest of your day.